Song-specific patches provide a simple way to accurately replicate all the sounds and parts of the original song and are designed to use in Sunday Keys, our all-in-one solution for live worship keys. All the complex programming is done for you, so your left hand can trigger textures, ambiance, and sequences, while your right hand is still free to cover the most prominent parts like pianos, leads, and pads. Intuitive song sections are pre-programmed to ensure seamless dynamic transitions. For this tutorial, we'll use the song's original key and tempo, but you can easily adjust these within the patch if needed. In this video, you'll learn how to play Angels We Have Heard on High by Tomlin using the song-specific patch from Sunday Sounds. We'll explore the parts, riffs, and sounds you need to play it live with confidence. Ready? Let's go. This patch has piano, pads, organ, bass, bells, all triggered in the left-hand range, which stretches from here to here. In the upper left-hand range, you'll hear that there is a pad. And this stretches from this key to this key. For your right hand, in song section 1, you'll have pads all the way up. So this song is very guitar lead heavy, and so there are certain points where right hand will just play pad chords. So you have pads from this key all the way to this key. Okay, and then for song section 2 and song section 3, you'll hear that there is a bell lead that comes in. So it'll be from this key to this key. And you'll hear that in song section 3 as well. This song starts with song section 2 for your intro, and then goes back to song section 1 for your verse and your chorus. Song section 2 is also for your chorus, your interlude, and vamp. And then song section 3 for your big chorus, vamp, and outro. For the intro, you'll be using song section 2. To start, for the first 4 bars, you'll stay on the 1 of your key, and you'll be playing high octave single notes in the left hand and just holding a pad chord in the right hand. So the first 4 bars will just look like this. Okay, and then when it kicks into the actual progression, you can go ahead and play octave bass notes. I still like to just hold the pad chord in my right hand. So here's how I like to do the next 2 times through the actual progression for the intro. All right, and you can hear there's a little bit of a push. The second note here comes in on the and of 2. Alright, and then the outro is played the same way as well, except this time you'll be using song section 3. I'll go ahead and play it through. After I've played through the outro at the very end of the song, it is nice to just go back to song section 1 to just fade out the sounds really nicely. For the verse, you'll use song section 1. And for this verse, I like to hold out the pad chords in my right and then just play octave bass notes in the left. You could hold this out for the entire verse if you want. You could play this and hold it out for the entire verse if you wanted, or you can add it in a little bit more frequently. I have just played on the one every couple of bars. So here's how I like to do the verse. Okay, and I like to play all 3 verses the exact same way, using song section 1 and holding with the pad. If you want to, you can feel free to add in some higher right hand if you want to. So, like for example. For the chorus, you'll use song section 2. You'll be playing octaves in the left hand, and right hand will have a little bit of a bell synth lead. So I'll go ahead and show you hands together first. I did want to also mention that all of the chords in left hand are played straight. There aren't any of the kind of syncopated pushes that you get in the intro and the interlude. Okay, so on the 3rd chord of the progression, which is going to be 2 minor, play this little riff. And then it also comes back on the 5 of your key, not the 5 that comes right after the 2 minor, but then the next one. All right, let me show you one more time, just half of the chorus so you can see that lead. And then for our big chorus, I play it the exact same way. I'm using song section 3, so you have more sounds coming in. So here's how this sounds. Okay, so at the end of this chorus, there is a vamp, and I just hold an octave in the 1 of my key. And anywhere that you're just holding the 1, again, feel free to add a pad in the right hand. All right, and then there is a final big chorus that happens. So the chorus is going to play 2 times total. And for this, the first half of the first time through the chorus, I like to do song section 3 all the way up, just like the previous time. So I'll go ahead and show that to you. All right, and then the next time through, most of the band just kind of drops out, but if you'd like to keep some keys in, then I like to just do a pad and keep it on the 1. I'm also going to bring it down to song section 1 as well. All right, and then the 3rd time through here, I like to bring it to song section 2, and now this time I'm going to be doing left hand octaves, but right hand is still just doing the pad. I'm not going to bring the lead in until the final time. So now this time I'll just do octaves with left hand. Right, and then the final time will be with song section 3, and then all the sounds back in. So I'll go ahead and show you how I like to do the whole chorus, depending on how you're counting it, either 2 choruses or 4 times through kind of all the lyrics. So. Head to the link in the description to get this song-specific patch to use inside the Sunday Keys app. All the Keys audio you've heard in this video was captured straight from the app with no post-processing applied. The app is available for both iPad and Mac. This patch may also be available in other formats. If you'd like to discover more about Sunday Keys, there's a link in the description to learn all about it.